Thank you, Mr. Janiello. Ladies and gentlemen, let me begin by thanking the tourism unit of DG Enterprise and Industry for organizing this conference on accessible tourism. It's a great pleasure for us to present today our new accessibility information scheme for tourism, which we call Europe for All. I will be telling you in my introduction about the origins of Europe for All and the challenges it's seeking to meet, and then my colleague, Mr. Spiros Michailidis, will give you a demonstration of the system which will become europeforall.com. We've heard this morning about the context of this conference, how important it is to talk about accessible tourism, but after the talking, it's important to take up the challenge of meeting the demands of users who need accessible tourism, better accessibility in tourism. I think accessible tourism should become the norm of the 21st century, as the old barriers and old ways of thinking are progressively and decisively overcome. So, equally, tourist destinations and venues need a 21st century approach to marketing their accessibility. And by bringing businesses and customers closer together, using the means that are offered by new technologies and new media. And this is really one big reason why we need the e-service Europe for All. It is the way forward, the new approach. I'd like to just give you an outline of the presentation. Let's see. I'll be talking a little bit about accessibility information. What do we mean by that? I'll be referring to the OSATE partnership, which has built this new service over the past 2 years, and then how we've designed the Europe for All e-service. The crucial thing that we're talking about here is assessment of tourist venues. Let me say from the very beginning that this presentation is not about transport issues. We've left that up to a number of other projects, you might say. There are other ongoing projects, such as the Ask It project, which is an IT project funded by DG Research. So we're not dealing with transportation issues in this accessibility information system. But we may come to that later on. What I'd like to remind you of is that accessibility information tells the customer about any of the physical characteristics of destinations and the available services